And new tonight, Wall Street analysts say Eli Lilly's experimental weight loss pill could be approved by the FDA by the end of the year. The fast-tracked timeline stems from the FDA's new priority voucher, where an experimental drug meeting certain criteria like cost and market competition could be approved within a month or two. And right now, the agency's standard review takes 10 months. Eli Lilly says it is too soon to assume that the drug will be part of the new speedy review program.
So not only do these weight loss drugs continue to evolve, but so does the conversation around them. Ozempic, gastric bypass.
But for many patients and families, there are a lot of lingering questions about side effects, dangers, and what exactly is right for them. So joining us now to discuss that is Dr. Josh Long, bariatric surgeon and weight loss specialist at AdventHealth Parker. Thank you for being here. So Dr. Long, how do medications like Ozempic compare to surgical options in terms of effectiveness, risk, and long-term outcomes?
You know, it's interesting. There was just a head-to-head trial done this summer that showed that bariatric surgery is 5 times as effective over a 2-year span as some of these newer GLP-1 weight loss medications like Ozempic and Mounjaro.
It's interesting because Ozempic, those types of drugs are getting all the headlines right now.
That's right.
So look a little closer. What's the risk reward for the surgical option here?
You know, it's interesting. The risk reward for the surgical option is very favorable. The risk of bariatric surgery is extremely small, very comparable to something like a laparoscopic cholecystectomy, having the gallbladder removed, for instance. So very safe surgery comparatively. But quite effective over the long haul, with 10-year data indicating that patients can lose upwards of 70% to even 90% of their unhealthy weight.
Wow.
Wow. Do you still try to coach patients and their families on changing their diets and exercise habits? And we've heard you've had some remarkable results doing this.
Absolutely, Jessica. We absolutely do. That's the foundation of bariatric surgery, or whether patients decide to use one of these newer weight loss medications. It's interesting because without that foundation piece of changing a person's lifestyle, ultimate success will not be realized by the patient long term. As a standalone modality, we have had some incredible success, particularly with plant-based whole foods eating. Patients who have adopted this lifestyle, in many cases, we've even seen patients outperform some of these newer weight loss medications like Ozempic.
Yeah, I'm glad you said that because I've had, I know people who have had the surgical option, but then their lifestyle has not gone hand in hand. They have reverted back to old habits, and the result is not good.
It's not good, and that's why at AdventHealth Parker we employ PhD level psychosocial counselors, 4 dietitians. We work very hard with patients over the course of about 3 to 6 months to give appropriate education and an opportunity for behavioral modification. And that is something that is pretty widely accepted within the industry because we care about the long-term outcomes of patients.
All right, Dr. Long, thank you so much for talking to us about this. And This is a topic that so many people are interested in right now.
Thanks so much.
Absolutely.